exceptional day, Geraldine here again from Exceptional Minds Concepts. I'd like to introduce myself to you. I am an educator, an entrepreneur, an agro product and services entrepreneur. I am a gospel musician. I am also a business and mental resilience coach. Now, today I would like to talk to you about startups, the do's and don'ts of startups. I started my own school in 2017, and this makes it 4 years. And within these 4 years, I've learned a lot. And I've also learned that starting up a business is not really easy, especially when you don't really have the funds. You don't have a lot of funds to actually help yourself or boost your business. Now, here are some things I picked up along the way, some things I learned along the way that I think will also help other businesses, other startups, or others who would want to start up their own personal business. And I hope you find this very helpful. So prepare yourself before starting your own or launching into your own business. So let's go. First of all, a startup. What is a startup? A startup is an operational business idea, by my own definition. Or simply put, a startup is a new business. Now, you could actually start up your business in a big way when you have access to a large pool of funds, or you could start from a small level and scale up to a much bigger level. Now, I would like to go into the do's and don'ts that I picked up along the way and that I think will be helpful to you. First of all, I will start with the do's. And number one on my list is for you to actually have a business idea. Decide on the business idea. And when deciding on this business idea, you have to actually decide if you would want to be going to services, you want to render services, or you want to go into the buying and selling of products, of goods. Now, let me explain. I said I'm a teacher earlier on. Now, being a teacher, teaching is a service that I render and I get paid for. You can be paid for being a teacher, for teaching in a school or running tutorials, online and offline. I'm not buying and selling anything to anyone. And when it comes to product sales, product business, it means you're actually, let's say you want to go into the buying and selling of school bags. You could go to a manufacturer, or if you don't have money to buy in bulk, you could go to a wholesaler and buy in dozen prices. Now, when you buy in dozen prices, you can now sell it at a retail price directly to customers and make your gain from it. You would not have to sell the same amount you bought it. When you buy from a wholesaler, then you can now add what you want to add to it after you've costed your transportation fare, costed what you spent along the way, other expenses, packaging, and so on. Then you can sell those bags and make profits from it. Those are the examples I'm going to be using here. Now, decide on your idea. And many of us, I say many of us because I also used to have that kind of problem. Many of us have so many ideas. We have so many things we want to do. But the deal is this: pick one first. One step at a time. There's a song like that, yes. One step at a time. Now, you have to take it one step at a time, because if you try to do so many things at the same time, you will end up not achieving much or not achieving anything reasonable. So for you to actually make way, or for you to actually make out something meaningful with your time or with your limited resources. Pick one thing first. When you have actually gotten your business to a point at which it is now stable, then you can add other things to it. And being focused on one thing first helps you to actually be focused, pour in your energy, pour in your creativity, pour in your resources, pour in your network, people you know, idea, using different people, advice, leveraging with on other people to actually make that business a success. So this is one thing. I will be dropping one point as time goes on. Today I talked about first thing you need as a startup is for you to have an idea which you want to pursue. And that idea has to inform when you talk about setting up a business, is either you want to set up a service rendering business or a product selling business, and you have to also decide on the kind of product you want to sell. You have a wide variety of products that might interest you. You have things when it comes to fashion. You have a lot of products when it comes to toys. You have a lot of products when it comes to books, stationaries. You have a lot of products when it comes to building materials, and so on and so forth. And there you have a lot of products when it comes to IT. So you also have to just decide on which particular one intrigues you and you would want to actually push forward. So one at a time, one nugget at a time. I've dropped one ideas. Have an idea. Pick an idea and focus. Even if you have a lot of ideas, pick one first. Start with one first. Now, on the next video, I'm going to be telling you about the next do as a startup that you should think about. You should actually consider before starting up your business. So I still remain Geraldine from Exceptional Minds Concepts. Yes, your ever extraordinary mental resilience and business coach, an educator, and an extraordinarily exceptional lady. So see you in the next video. Bye.